everybody, and welcome to Emily's Upcycled Home. On today's video, we're going to be working with vintage music sheets. And if you saw my thrift haul video, you would have seen me so excited to thrift a big old box of music sheets. And I actually got started that same day with crafting with this paper. And our first project here is going to be a book stack. So here I am just positioning my book page, and you want to make sure that you have that extra lip so that you can fold in the music sheet and decoupage that for a better bond to the book. Now I'm just going to rip the page here. I'm not going to worry about cutting it perfectly nice with scissors. And I did not paint this book because the paper is thick enough to where you're not going to see the color through the page. And that's one less step you don't have to do. Now I'm just going to position my second page where I want it. Once again, ripping and leaving that the lip on the music sheet so I can fold over and secure it to the inside of the book. And here is the decoupage medium that I am going to be using, and it's just Mod Podge from my local Target. Now, don't come in too heavy-handed with your Mod Podge, because what will happen is your paper will bubble and lift and wrinkle, and you really don't want that. And you're going to need to thoroughly let these pieces dry so that when you come in with your second coat of Mod Podge, it doesn't do exactly that, lift and wrinkle. Now I'm just coming in with my hand and firmly pressing my music sheet to my book, and once again getting the inner flap and sealing that so that we don't have lifting and we have a secure bond to the book and the music sheet. Now I'm going to come in with my scissors and cut off the excess and cut off the edges that are giving me issues, and put little cuts in the paper. That way when you need parts to fold them over, it's easier to do that instead of having the page one continuous page. Now once again, I'm going to repeat the process with the Mod Podge, pressing firmly with my hand and cutting and clipping the excess off. So to save on time, I did the other books off camera, repeating the same process. Now I'm going to come in with this Distress Inks, and this I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and this is a little ink blending brush that I'm going to use. Here I'm just testing the colors that came in the pack and see which ones I want to use. And I'm going to go in with this bronzy color, and I'm just going to add that into the corners and the edges of the piece and all three books, and then come in and do the pages and just keep blending that until I like the look. So to bind all three books together, I'm just going to wrap my twine around them. And once again, my twine's from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to knit that together and come in with my lighter to get all the flyaways and clean up the twine. Now I didn't glue these books together, so if you wanted to separate them, you could. And then I'm going to come in with a sprig of greenery and then a little paper tag, and then this project will be done. Number two, I just did this off camera, and I found a few little books in the stash of the box of antique pages, and I just flipped the books to where both of the music sheets are exposed, and here I'm just counting the pages to see how many, and I already forgot. And then I added the twine and of course my greenery in the same tag that I added to the book stack, and I just wrote set 1, set 2, set 3, just for inventory purposes. And these will be up on my site as well. And right now I'm going to just go in with that same ink, the distressing ink. And I think this needs a little bit distressing on the edge and just give it some more age to the piece.